Why, hello there.
What's up guys, it's Toon Zone here, and welcome to my very first episode of The Cool Hour, my new nightly podcast where I talk about stuff that's happening all around the world, any updates to my channel, and of course, interview people. Tonight guys, on the very first episode of The Cool Hour, I'm here with my special guest, Projects Gang, aka Trey Guns. A lot of you guys are going to know him on my channel under the name of Audacity 24/7 Gaming. So, without further ado, Projects Gang, what's going on, man?
What's up, guys?
Because this is an interview, I had to write a bunch of questions down. This is my first interview ever conducting, dude. This is unedited as well, guys. It's one thing you guys might not know is when I do my videos, I tend to cut my audio because I fuck up all the time. So I'm gonna be stuttering over words and it's gonna be a mess, man. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
First off, man, I just want to say congratulations, man, on hitting 1K subscribers. It's actually a really big deal. And as a friend, man, I'm proud of you and proud to see you hit that milestone, man. You have to be excited.
I was very excited when I hit it. It really did mean a lot to me personally because it felt like I had hit something and I did something, not only because of the 1K, but because that I had chose to achieve that, before I decided that I needed to better myself, and whatnot, to help my audience that know that I'm trying to change and do better for myself,
I hear you, man. Yeah, and it's a huge deal, dude. To see you rise, and it wasn't like it took a long time for you to hit 1K. You actually hit it pretty quickly, which is one thing that was eye-catching to me.
Right.
Do I have another question, man? How long have you been doing YouTube, man?
I started 2016, around December, around my birthday.
And what do you think you did? Because you obviously had to make the changes necessary in order to draw a bigger subscriber count. So what would you say would be the change that you made in your content in order to draw out more subscribers?
I'd have to say that the increase in my subscription and everything about that was not only from the content, but from the way I looked at it, the way I looked at how to get the subscribers, the way that I looked at myself as a person. It really dug deep when I was working on it, to grow and to get all that it was like you ever looked at how you want to get money in life. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, you dig down deep in yourself and you really start thinking, what do I do in order to make this happen? I'm assuming that's what you're saying.
I looked at not only that, but I also looked at back then it was I was just trying to have fun at the time too as well.
Yeah.
But I was also experiencing things, I was trying to allow myself to open up more, and allow myself to learn from the experiences of my past and learn from everything like that.
I hear that. Now, favorite YouTubers, inspirations, anyone that comes to mind when you think of, YouTubers that kind of motivate you when you watch their content?
I'd have to say that when it comes to content, people that I've watched, I prefer to listen to. Do you mean YouTubers or rappers? Because I prefer to say rappers.
Just any.
When it comes to YouTubers, there's not a lot, but there are a couple people that I could say top 10 basically.
Oh yeah, I mean, YouTubers start a lot of YouTubers now are kind of full of shit. I'm not even gonna lie. It's all they care about is drama, dude. Lately, it's crazy.
Literally, I know. I a lot of YouTubers I used to watch. Guess what? I would never even bring them up in a conversation or a sentence
because they've probably done something extremely stupid since this whole drama wave has hit.
Yeah.
Now, so you said favorite rappers? Which rappers inspire you?
At this very moment, I listen to a lot of Trippie Redd. I listen to Exitacion. I listen to Exitacion. I listen to Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd allows me to express my emotions through pain and stuff, the things that I've relationships and stuff like that. He really knows how to get to that, Don't get me wrong, Exitacion does too, but every rapper has a different way about going about it,
Oh yeah.
Right.
I did notice a while back a diss track to Inhibition. Is that how you say his name?
Inhibition.
And dude, I have to admit, it was a dope ass diss track. It was to the Charged Up beat. How did that happen? Was there an actual beef, or Was it like something for fun? You know, some friends do like rap battles with each other for fun. Was it one of those instances, or was there like actual beef that boiled up in between you two that caused you to make the diss track?
I'd actually met Inhibition through a stream of mine. He had came into it, and from there it was just friendship, you know, and really cool guy, you know. He showed me his channel, and I was like, you know, impressed that about him and stuff, and I liked his name, you know. It really stuck out in the audience that I was noticing, you know, to people I talked to. And I just got really like, well, that if you were to talk about YouTubers, his name is something that inspired me to change my name, because I do call myself Trey Guns, and at that very moment in time where I was getting attacked, shot at, that's what I wanted to be, you know, Trey Guns, because that was like, I was actually having to watch out from people from behind me. I gotta watch my back every time I go outside. Oh, no, yeah. That's what that was.
I know, the city you live in is very dangerous as well, so.
Right, and, you know, I also felt that I wanted to, the reason why I moved on from Trey Guns to Projects is because I want to project what I say through my voice, right? And I want people to know that I'm saying, and when I say it, I mean something. I don't say it just to say it.
Yeah, I got you.
People that don't know me might call me as, like, something that they've seen me before as, but that's just a moment in time, you know? Moment in times are only one thing, and move on, you know? You, like, people are called different names or nicknames from different times, right? And then they get bigger or they get more evolved. Evolving is something that I do.
Yeah, I noticed all the name changes too. It's and I look at that as a way of, like, you were trying to find yourself.
It's a change, it's a mindset change. You gotta understand that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like it's you, like, it's like an evolution kind of. You're evolving, so you go with this name and this is what you're doing, but you're evolving as a person, and you're trying to find like a name that better represents your mindset at the moment.
Exactly.
We just passed the 7-minute mark, which means that I'm gonna have to cut this interview short for today. Projects Gang, thank you for coming on to the Cool Hour, episode 1 for this interview. And for you guys watching, this is only part 1 of the interview, so please stay tuned for the next couple of parts of this interview. Now guys, we jump into our next segment where we talk about the channel and I respond to you guys' comments. So let's look into the comments, guys. Alright guys, it looks like the first comment comes from KD Demetrius on my Gifted the First Look video, where he says, brings back sweet memories. Most definitely does, man. Still wondering what happened to the series. I wrote a quick reply on there, but to be a little bit more in depth about what I meant. I promised that this series was gonna come out originally in 2014. It wouldn't have been the same. The series would have started out with Kyle in school and Jade staring him down, right? And you would have had no idea why she was doing that until the next episode, right? And the next episode was gonna explain everything, which at the time I thought was a good idea. And then as time kind of went by, I realized, yo, maybe I should make a full couple of scenes explaining what's going on, so that while you're watching the episode, you know exactly what the hell is going on, instead of waiting for the next episode to come out to really understand, you know, what's going on in episode 1. Because if you go into episode 1 not understanding what the hell is happening, you're gonna lose interest in it. That's with any show. So with the Gifted, I decided to keep adding newer and newer scenes so that each scene transitioned to the next one nicely, right? So originally you had, you know, the Kyle in school scene, and then that kind of like skips to the fight. I wanted to kind of pace everything slowly so that each scene transitions into the next one smoothly, like I said. But almost all the scenes are finished. I only have one more scene to finish up, and almost all the lines are in from all the voice actors, which is very big news. The full script for episode 1's finished, and I started the script for episode 2. So safe to say, The Gifted's coming out very soon. I give it, you know, either till the end of 2017 or the beginning of 2018. But yes, guys, The Gifted's coming very soon. Actually, funny fact, I was working on The Gifted like 20 minutes before I started recording this, so I don't know. I'm still working on it. Alright guys, now we look at the second comment coming from my Jello E Dorito Death Trap video. And this comment was made by Ionix, and he says, let's play GTA 5 later today. Yeah, sure. I guess why the fuck not? Alright guys, now my next slew of comments comes from my Child Predator Exposed video. Sriracha Flames and Floppy Dick say, welcome back. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it, and I'm happy that you guys are still here supporting. For you guys who don't know, I was gone for almost a year, and I ceased to do any more YouTube videos. So yeah, this is them welcoming me back, because my Child Predator Exposed video is my first video in a long time. Markwell Tim says, what's good, Toonzone 3D? Not much, man, just chilling, recording a cool hour episode. Katie Demetrius says, bruh, it's been a while. I was wondering what happened with you. Welcome back. Thanks, man, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I was gone for a while. Pretty much, you know, just living my college life, partying. I had to work a bunch of hours at my job. School, so I've been a little bit too busy to do YouTube during that time period, and I needed a break from YouTube too, because I was making videos almost every day. So look, it feels great to be back, and I appreciate you guys so much for supporting me still. Alright guys, looks like the next two comments come from my worst enemy tag with Denise and Cat video. Logan Creation says, this video was a good video. Thanks, man. I subscribed. Thanks, man. Can you sub back? Maybe, man. By the way, I'm really close to 10k, so please subscribe if you haven't already. I was wanting to inform you about my shoutouts here, and fuck you. Okay, this is one of those spam comments that they comment this on like almost every video to try to get you to subscribe and join their shoutout. No, I'm not doing it. Fuck out of here. Next comment comes from Philip. Can you put the link of the Spider-Man Homecoming footage here at your fuck you. The movie's already out, you piece of fucking shit. Now it looks like my next comment comes from my gifted Thanksgiving special video, and Markwell Tim says, what did you use to color this image at 211? Obviously it's the image on the screen, which was the image that he was referring to. Truth is, and it's a funny story about this picture, I tried to do this picture in like high detail on Colors 3D, but my 3DS kept like crashing whenever I tried to save it, so I rushed this on Thanksgiving, and I did this in Microsoft Paint, so nothing impressive really. But that's about it for this segment, guys. Now we segue on to our next segment, and that segment is where we end this video. Dude, that was so fucking mean, geez. But if you guys still manage to stick around throughout the whole episode, thank you so much for your support, guys. I really appreciate it. As always, guys, we hope to see you next Friday night for the Cool Hour episode 2. Until then, guys, have a great weekend. This is Toonzone signing out. Good night, guys.